Okay, well, we will go ahead and get started. We will get started laying on our backs today. With those arms out to your side, legs extended down. We're going to pick up that left leg, bend it, and bring that leg across and over the right side of your body, keeping that left shoulder blade flat. I want you to look over your left shoulder. And then while you're in this position, try to bend that right leg up and grab that right foot with your left hand. Again, still keeping your left shoulder blade on the ground, looking over it. Three, two, one. Go ahead, release that right leg, and then slowly bring that left leg back over so you're laying back on your back. Arms out to the side again. We're picking up that right leg, bending it, and bringing it across and over that left side of your body. Looking over your right shoulder. And then go ahead, bend that left leg. Reach for the ankle with your right hand, keeping your back nice and flat, and still looking over your right shoulder. Focus on that breathing, inhaling through the nose, exhaling out through your mouth. Go ahead, release that left foot, and then slowly bring that right leg back. We are going to bend both of your legs. We're going to come into a piriformis stretch. So bringing that left leg over the right, and then picking that right leg up. You're going to pull it closer to your chest until you feel it in your left piriformis. Three, two, one. Go ahead, release. Drop that right foot down. We're switching sides. So right leg over the left thigh in your hand, and then pulling that leg closer to your chest, feeling it in your right piriformis. Three, two, one. Go ahead, release. And then we're going to sit up nice and slowly. We're going to turn it over, hands and knees into a quadruped position. And we're going to come up onto our toes into that downward dog. You're keeping those legs straight. We're just going to lower your right heel down to the ground, stretching out your right calf. If you need to, push your shoulders back a little bit more if you need more of a stretch. We're going to switch legs in 3, 2, 1. Right heel up, left heel down. We're now going to lower both heels down. So have both feet flat, stretching out both calves, holding that position. In 5 seconds, we're going to step this right foot forward into a hip flexor stretch. In 3, 2, 1. Step that right foot forward. We're in a hip flexor stretch now. If you need to, go ahead, drop that left knee down if the stretch is a little too intense for you. And if you haven't dropped that knee down, we're going to go ahead and lower that knee down to the ground. We're going to pick that right hand up, twist towards the right, bring the hand up to the sky. And then we're going to drop that right hand behind us, kick that left foot up, and try to grab that ankle with your right hand, keeping your left hand on the ground to support you. If you don't feel that stretch going down your left quad, pull that left foot a little bit closer to you. That stretch should be going down the front of your left thigh. Three, 2, 1. Go ahead, release. Bring that right hand forward onto the ground. We are going to push our hips back and extend that right leg, and then fold it forward into a hamstring stretch. Three, 2, 1. Push the hips back forward, bend that right leg, both hands in front of you on the ground. We're picking up that left knee from the ground, stepping that right foot back. So we're in that downward dog position, and then we're just going to switch legs. The left foot forward now, leaning into that hip flexor. Again, if this is too intense, you can drop that right knee to the floor. And if you haven't already, we're going to drop that knee down. Left hand's coming up, twisting toward the left, hand to the sky. Go ahead, drop that hand behind you. Kick that right foot up. Reach for the ankle with your left hand, if you can, into this quad stretch. Feeling it through the right front of your thigh. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and release. Swing that left hand back around to the floor. And then we're pushing the hips back, extending that left leg. Folding forward, chin to chest, into this hamstring stretch. Three, 2, 1. Go ahead, place those hands in front of you. Step that left foot back, and then walk your hands back towards your knees. Lower your bottom onto your heels, and then we're going to slide those hands forward, coming down into a child's pose position. Keeping those palms on the ground, I want you to lift your hips up and push those shoulders forward as far as you can till your hips are at the top. You can place your forehead on the ground, and then I just want you to melt into this position, pressing your chest into the ground, stretching out your shoulders. And then go ahead and lower those elbows to the ground. Interlock your fingers and raise them above your head so that just your forearms or your forehead and elbows are on the ground. Press that chest down. Feel that stretch in your triceps. 3, 2, 1. Release your hands, lower it back down. We're going to raise our foreheads off the ground, slide our hands back. And then we're going to go ahead and sit on our bottoms, crisscross. You're going to take our left hand while sitting up nice and tall. Place it to the left of you. Drop that forearm to the ground. Keeping that right hip on the ground, we're just taking our right arm and bringing it overhead. Stretch down that right side of your body. We're going to bring it back center in 3, 2, 1. Bring it back up, nice and tall. And now that right hand's coming to that right side, dropping that forearm down. Again, keeping that left hip on the floor. Bring that left arm overhead. Three, 2, 1. Bring it back up center. And then I want you to place your hands on the back of your head at the base of your skull. And we're going to keep our elbows closed and bring our chin down to our chest. Just lightly pulling on the bottom of your head. Kind of rounding those shoulders, stretching out your upper back. In 3 seconds, we're going to inhale. And when we inhale, we're going to sit up nice and tall and open those elbows out wide. So in 3, 2, 1, inhale up. Open those elbows, squeeze those shoulder blades back. And then go ahead, exhale, and bring it all back in. Elbows closing, chin to chest, back rounding. We're going to do it one more time. In 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Kind of opening up like a flower, squeezing those shoulder blades back. Exhale, out through the mouth, closing it. We're going to do it one final time. In 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. And then go ahead, exhale down. Release those hands down to the ground. Pick that head back up center. Final exercises, we're up to the neck now. So we're going to place that right hand, press it into the ground. Keep pressing it nice and extended down. We're taking our left hand and we're just tilting that head towards the left, keeping those shoulders nice and relaxed. You should be feeling that stretch go down the right side of your body or of your neck. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back center. And then right hand behind the back so that your palms facing out. Guide your head down into that left armpit. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and release it back to center. Left hand now extended, pressing into the ground. Right hand tilting that head to the right. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back center. Left hand's coming behind the back. Back of your hands on your back. Palms facing away from you. And then your head is being guided down to that right armpit. Three, 2, 1. Go ahead and release. Placing your hands on both your knees. Take one final inhale up. Sitting up nice and tall. And then go ahead, exhale down, relaxing your entire body. That is all I have for class today, you guys. Thanks so much for joining me in this extra stretching session. As always,